Hey brothers, I want to talk to you about something that really sets people free when they truly understand it and drags people down when they're not willing to work on it or own it. Those of us that do it more own it less, and those of us that do it less sometimes own it more. And that is blame. Blame is an easy way out. And before you turn around and go, oh, this video is not for me, I don't blame anyone, I want you to think through your life how often you talk about your government, your religious leaders, your employer, your employee, your wife, your children as the reason for issues in your life, for the reason for you not getting things done, for the reason for you not reaching your vision or even having a vision. Now, all of those things may exist. It may be that your wife is not supporting you. Well, then I'm going to ask you a question. Have you asked yourself, what are you doing or not doing that promotes your wife not supporting you? Are your children not following you? Instead of saying that they're just rude little children that don't follow you and don't respect you as a leader, have you asked yourself, what am I doing? What is Natan doing or not doing that is causing them not to follow me? At the end of the day, I'm the adult, I'm the father, I need to find the ways to inspire them. Are you not making the salary that you want to make? Are you blaming that on the economy? Are you blaming that on your employer? Or are you saying to yourself, okay, yes, I'm not denying the fact that the economy is difficult and that my employer is not a nice person. What are you doing to up your skill set so that you can demand more money? What are you doing to take more responsibility in the job that you're doing so that they can up your salary and have absolutely, don't have a choice, but they have to do that? I can tell you, and we're far from perfect, you know that, but between you and I, in the past few months, our family was going through some financial issues. I went to get an extra job and my wife went to go and get an extra job. Both of us are working more than one job at the same time as owning our own businesses. Why? Because neither of us are willing to blame the economy, and that's one of the reasons, in inflation. What our children want or need, what we want or need, what our neighbors have, whatever it is. We could always turn around and go, it's all of those people's fault, it's the government's fault, it's our enemy's fault. Well, we had a war a few months ago and therefore that costs the government a lot, therefore my taxes are so much and the inflation's going up and it's all someone else's problem and I'm going to sit there and cry. No, that's not what I did. I went and I got another part-time job. Why? Because I'm the leader of the family. When I did that, my wife was inspired. Hey, I'm going to also go and get a part-time job. And let me tell you, within a month, we are easily working our way out of those issues. Why is that? Because we're willing to take responsibility for our part. That's not denying that there are not external influences that hurt us, that make things difficult for us. All of us, not just us, for all of us. 100%. The world is made up of external and internal influences, which, by the way, if you were on the masterclass, Rock and Fortress Masterclass, you would have heard about that. Yes, there is external and internal influences, but some of those external influences we can do something about, and some of them we can't. And where there are things that we can't do anything about, we've got to rule and do things about those things that we have power over, and that is ourselves.